we gonna cry again?
I hope not. I'm not.
This is depression, baby.
Oh no.
Are we okay?
He's yelling in this one.
He's angry in this one. Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Welcome
hi.
to Stream. We are Girl Music. I am Kelsey.
And I'm Ashley.
And today, we're together
Yay!
in a very brief, fleeting time. I'm headed back to Spokane, but I was down here this weekend for the Just Like Heaven Fest, but I got to get back up. So we were able to stream together and take advantage.
I know we got to hang out today.
I know.
Super special and fun.
Had a lot of giggles.
Yeah.
Guys.
Oh my God.
Lots of giggles.
We watched some music videos, which you guys will be able to see on our YouTube soon. And oh my God, some is hilarious.
Ashley and I, like tears in our eyeballs, like could not stop laughing.
And now we have the Head and the Heart to listen to, which we were just saying has not had a lot of listens.
Guys, it's so weird. Everyone, if you're on Spotify right now, go to this album and look and see how wildly different the singles got in terms of like play count versus the rest of the album. It's a stark difference.
I know, it's crazy.
Are people not listening to albums anymore? I'm really panicked.
Dude.
Do you think that might be why?
Yes.
Like
yes,
people
100%.
are just like, the singles are going to be the best, so why even bother?
Yeah. I don't know if they think the singles are going to be the best, but I think that people like to be spoon-fed their music.
And what do we say here at Girl Music?
Don't be spoon-fed your music.
Thank you.
There's so much music. So to like seek out an artist and to go listen to a full album is kind of a wild thing unless you love them.
That makes me so sad.
In the Head and the Heart, I really do feel like they get most of their listens from like folk playlists.
Coffee shop playlists. Yes.
Like they're not like very heavy sought out, even though they're amazing live and they're incredible and you should.
Yeah.
When you're into folk music, like you like the sound, I really think people just are like folk vibes.
Yeah,
And they put on,
the playlist.
Because the playlists usually slap.
Well, look at ours.
Folk playlists are usually really good.
And by ours, I truly mean Ashley's. Like, she's built that thing, and it is incredible. But I think you're right.
They are good at picking out the best of the best that's going on right now. And people like will listen to the albums and find their your new favorite folk track.
Yeah.
But it is interesting.
Essentially, the rest of the albums that wasn't singles, the singles are sitting about like a million listens each. But then the rest of the album is like sitting at like 40 to 50K plays, which is a vast difference between the millions that their singles got.
Yeah.
So is the disconnect with the marketing? Is it with people aren't listening to full albums?
I literally think that they're on the folk vibe.
Just folk playlists. Yeah, that's really...
I really think that that's... And I feel like pop artists more often get their full albums listened to, whereas like it's really like genre specific.
We should do a deep dive. I kind of want to look at some other folk albums and
know,
be
me
like,
too.
Wait, do you have a point here? Anyways, today we are listening to the new album from the Head and the Heart called Aperture, which is a photography term. Sure. Sure. You know?
I love that. Sure.
You know?
That's where we're at.
That's where I'm at with photography terms.
Yep.
But the Head and the Heart have not released an album for about 3 years. So I'm excited to dive into the album. On Album of the Year by users, it's getting about a 70%.
Okay, that's good.
It's good.
That's a solid C.
It's a solid start. But then I just saw a Rolling Stones article and they fucking love it.
Okay.
And Rolling Stone, I trust. Usually. Sometimes they get a
Not
little...
like Pitchfork.
Well,
They're definitely way nicer than Pitchfork.
I don't trust Pitchfork to save my life.
As far as I can throw it.
Seriously, they would not help us. But I'm excited to dive into this album. Ash, are you...
I'm ready.
Ready?
First track, After the Setting Sun. It was a single.
Even only memories of all the days you feel with love. I'm afraid I don't know how to say goodbye.
Oh. Are we gonna cry again?
I hope not. I'm
afraid I don't wanna say
I'm already foot stomping.
We're stomping and hollering.
Ugh.
That's what we're doing.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, a little. Let's go.
What if we are all we are? What if no one's
everyone's first song is just like, okay,
We're gonna break your heart
stab
as
me.
we get into this.
Here comes the setting sun. Here comes the setting sun.
Like we're all by campfire.
Well, I mean, there's like 20 dudes in this band and a girl, so
They've got the instrumentals,
guitars on guitars.
harmonies.
Get it there, Ash. Get it. It's such good road trip music.
Yeah, that felt right.
Right? Like, oh, okay, we're getting to it.
Yeah, that was nice.
Guess what?
What?
They also produced it.
Oh my god.
Well, like I said, there's like 10 of them in the band, so
Yeah.
one of them's got to be a great producer. So Rolling Stone's whole thing is their like headline is how the head and the heart recaptured the magic of their early days. I think maybe by producing it themselves, if they
Yeah.
haven't before, maybe that's why.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah,
Wow.
'cause I am curious.
It would be very hard to have someone else produce a band like them because there are so many different people putting the music together. I feel like
Yeah.
whenever you have multiple singers in a band,
Yes.
it's very helpful to have your like own team of like.
Yes, because they know
Produce it.
themselves too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say I read too that everyone in the band shares singing duties. So like I think we're gonna get a lot of different voices
Oh,
that
fun.
happen throughout. I'm sure they all come together like they do in every
there's
song.
six of them on the cover. There's 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
Next song, "Time with My Sins."
I spend all day with my sins.
Oh my god.
I know you bend and bend and bend so I can feel free.
Oh.
Never do or say a thing to make me agree. I don't wanna break you down. Say goodbye to you.
I can't be sad and foot stomp.
I know. Like, I'm just like swaying with tears.
Plans we made. I don't wanna live and die never knowing what it's like to be close to you.
We're such suckers.
I know. We're like, oh, we got a harmonica solo.
Break it down, break it down.
I know. You're just like,
Blind from
ruined
the
it.
bright.
There, I ruined it.
And after all the plans we made, why would I lie to you?
There's like fully 3 people singing right
Yeah.
there.
I love that he goes up.
And I love her tone in it. It just adds
I
magic.
don't wanna.
Oh,
Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me.
damn. Both those were singles. I
Yep.
love both of those.
Yeah.
Those were good.
I will say too, you know how we kind of were like really deep diving into Lapsley last week? That was really fun.
Oh my god, that was so fun.
So much fun.
By the way, she did DM me and say that we could interview her, and then has not responded to my email
Yet.
Yet.
But what I was going to say is I already feel myself doing this with this album because the first 2 songs are kind of really heavy. Like
Yeah.
if you think about it, a lot of this like idea of please don't hate me. I'm going through bad shit,
yeah.
depression, anxiety, whatever. But like I'm trying not
I'm trying
to
my
lose
hardest.
you.
Yeah, I don't want to lose you. Yeah.
And that line, the pre-chorus where he says, I know you bend and bend and bend so I can feel free. Right?
Yeah, that's-
Right? Like, and I think everyone...
Like even the realization that someone is doing, like you see someone doing that for you. I feel like a
yes.
lot of people don't see that.
Yes. And it's a universal thing. Like everyone's got depression. But like there's something about it where this band is probably in our age range.
Yeah.
And it's something that does affect relationships in our age range
100%. Yes.
deeper than I think anyone's really ever talked about.
Yeah.
And I love when
talk
music.
about it.
Yeah, I love when music is like
If I'm being
apropos.
honest, this is how I wanted the Lumineers' new album to sound.
I liked it. It was rock. It was fun
not
to me.
the Lumineers though.
No, it was not the Lumineers. No, this is very much the classic sound.
Yeah.
And better than Mumford and Sons did it. All the folk revival that's come back has been not good comebacks, except for this thus far.
You
Wah,
caught me
wah.
staring
Track
off
3,
the cliff.
Arrow.
You caught me staring off the cliff again.
Oh, no.
Are we okay?
Wish my goodbyes could be more innocent.
It feels...
But every part just wants to run.
This is depression, baby.
Oh, no.
Are we okay?
This times I need direction.
God, his voice
This
sounds like
times
better
I
than
need
ever,
to
though.
roam. I'm from
Yeah.
station to station. I showed up here alone. I am my own arrow. It's alright, it's alright, it's all I've ever known.
We're chanting.
Oh, I love a good chant.
Someone's gonna break your heart again.
Jeez.
I know.
That's just proof that you're alive. I have this deep, deep
I mean, I would say falling in love could be also proof.
I
Right?
just keep
Like, let's, I don't know, be happy. Hey. Oh,
Violin. Fiddle.
yes.
This times I need direction. This times I need to roam. I am my own home.
Man.
So good.
Yeah, you know, I am a little worried about his mental health.
Yeah, or maybe one of the bandmates.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how many of them write the songs. Probably it's like a team effort, I would
That
think.
is true. That is true. I just, man, this is heavier than I thought it was going to be.
Well, folk music's usually...
It stings.
It stings. But I mean, sometimes there can be a love song. Hopefully we're getting one of those. But I don't know.
But they've all kind of been loves in a weird way. They all have been kind of love songs.
That was like, I'm going to get through this on my own.
That, yes, but also a self-love song, you know?
Yeah. You're right.
Love in general.
Yeah.
Maybe we end with it's all going to be all right, you know?
So now we're getting into the non-singles, I think. Maybe this one was like their most recent single. Track 4, Beg, Steal, and Borrow.
Oh,
Love that.
we love a jangly piano.
All eyes are on you. After all you've gone through, still can't remember anything. Maybe the sun will come out tomorrow. You won't have to beg, steal, or borrow. Maybe the clouds will at least have silvery lines.
Oh.
Maybe the sun will come out tomorrow. We won't have to beg, steal, or borrow. Give me a sign.
I love all the instrumental change-ups.
Seriously.
Like all, it's like boop, boop, boop.
Constant.
Maybe the sun will come out tomorrow.
Still, we're still, the sun will come out tomorrow.
Hey, the sun's always going to come out tomorrow. Annie told us.
It's the sun will come out. We're still on a low vibe.
Sad
I
vibe.
think the restroom, I
Yeah.
have to pee so bad.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. I was going to say too, like, this is the first album where I feel like they sound all together, like ready to do this album, if that makes sense. And they were a little bit more poppy, a little bit like not the sound that they originally came out with. So I think they lost somewhat of a fan base at that time. But this is like, they are back in that OG sound. All of them sound so good together. This is their comeback album. They are back in feeling good. I say that with quotations because the album itself is so fucking sad. If you dive in a little deeper to those lyrics, you'll see it's a little sad. It's a little bit about growing up and how love changes and everything like that. So I'm already enjoying it. I will say I do wish for a little bit more. Like, I think the songs, and maybe Ashley will agree with me, the songs are starting to kind of sound the same a little bit.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No.
I think once you just always have that stomp, like I think you need a little bit of a break
I thought
sometimes.
the instrumentals have been almost kind of changed up. a
Well,
lot.
that one definitely helped with the little breakdowns.
Yeah.
But it's all getting a little folky for me.
Oh.
You know, which I love in its own, but like once you've heard like 10 songs of it, you're kind of done.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm worried. I'm worried for myself.
Track 5, Cop Car.
Did he get arrested?
Maybe.
Oh, I hit was shameless. I hit was dangerous. It wouldn't look me in the eyes. Riding in a
He's yelling in this one.
He's angry in this one.
make me swim home. Tell me
Okay. There are drug issues happening.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife.
Those lyrics, I think, really tell us part of the story.
The story.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he went to a deep, dark place and hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
Hence, he went for a ride in
And
a cop car.
And he's yelling in this. Holy shit.
I kind of love that, though.
Yeah.
You know.
You can hear like the emotion behind it.
Yes. And the imperfections in
Yes.
it makes it actually sound like a human and
Yeah.
not a robot.
Yes.
In time, I wonder I'll just step through the ride.
Oh. Mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Taking my time, making it right.
Getting Jesus up in here.
Yeah. I mean,
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
harmonies, baby. Okay. We are cracking a code here. Definitely.
We are getting the whiteboard out, guys.
We are whiteboarding.
We have our evidence. We're gathering these suspects.
Stick by my side. Basically, the whole first few songs are like, it means everything to me that you're sticking by my side because I'm being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then Cop Car is basically, and I loved how raw that was.
I honestly want more of that.
That was raw.
I love
It was
that.
like a first band's release kind of vibe.
In a good way. Like still put together.
Honestly, he might have been drunk when he recorded that.
Oh God, I don't know. I hope he's clean.
But it sounded like super raw. Like,
Yes, in a very emotional sense. And
Yes.
like you were saying before, the raw sound always equals to me that is a song that really means a lot to that person.
yes.
So-
yeah.
God, imagine singing that live. How do you sing this shit live? How do
don't
you
know.
go through the pain and trauma? No wonder you
And
need
this
therapy.
Artists just keep reliving shit. They're like, hit me again. Next song, Blue Embers, track 6. Ooh, I love that start.
Ashley's like, ugh.
It's like my favorite.
You're not gonna see Ashley actually present in this song. She's gonna float away. I can already tell.
When you were
Yeah, you're like,
young, you were
Pisces.
alive. Don't make it worse, let it go past. Maybe we'll find the time to walk again in the sun. Before the darkness that comes around for everyone. I know, but I know it's hard to do because I don't believe in anything. Honey, and I believe in you because I don't wanna believe in me.
Jeez.
I believe in you, bud.
It's so hard sometimes with like the woe is me stuff over and over again though, because sometimes your partner needs you to believe in them. And I'm like,
To
okay.
buck up, bucko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we? I know.
Yeah.
But
Help yourself, please.
I know, but it's hard.
It's hard, but I agree
also-
with you. Like,
so, but at least he's appreciative.
I think that's why this album it doesn't feel like a
working.
woe is me, which
working.
The Weeknd felt like.
Oh.
That album felt like a woe is me
Didn't
album.
listen to that yet.
It's too long.
Oh.
Listen to the first half. You're fine. But
You heard it here first.
you know, they know. We watched it on stream.
Oh, yeah.
But the woe is me isn't as bad because you're right. There was like some
there's like actually
admittance,
some, like, yes.
some responsibility
Yeah.
for your shittiness.
Yeah.
I know it hurts and it goes
Oh, God,
fast.
Rachel, I love that.
We
Right?
didn't take
Yeah.
the time to walk together in the sun. When you were young, you were alive.
I know. Haagen-Dazs ads keep popping up
Not
on
gonna
Genius.
lie, that song really lost Kelsey.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I got lost in the plot.
This is exactly what you said would happen with folk music.
Yes. You just somehow start going to other things.
You lost the plot, but he's still talking about the same stuff. When you were young and you were alive, like very much, he doesn't believe in himself.
Yeah.
And it kind of was just repeated from the very beginning. Just over and over again.
Yeah. I know it hurts and it goes fast. We didn't take the time to walk together in the sun before the darkness. Honey, that came just like I knew it would. Like,
oh my God.
Yikes.
Maybe we're lost forever.
and I think it's not only his depression, but his partner's depression.
I think that they might not be a good match.
Well, it's maybe not that necessary. I'm just because sometimes depression is just a brutal thing and can hit you both at the same time.
Well, I feel like I feed off energy. So if someone is upset, like I get upset also.
Yeah, the empathy pain of
yeah,
it drains people who are uber empathetic. And if you're an empath and depressed, it becomes worse. So like, you know, it's hard to deal with a partner, not deal with, but like it's hard to work through, especially then if you're both depressed. Man, how do you get out of that hole? By working together. It's heavy.
You got to believe in each other, like he's saying.
And if you don't believe in anything or yourself,
that's rough.
That's a dark hole to climb out of.
That's hard. Track number 7, Fire Escape.
Oh God, I just read the first lyric of this.
Ooh, I love this. Are we in the theater?
Ooh, yeah.
Heavy keys, heavy.
Oh, this is the variation I needed.
I woke up in the alley by the ashtray.
That's not
The pink
good.
glow of the neon exit sign.
I love this beat. You mean like
I didn't
70s
know
esque.
then,
Ooh,
but it was
a little
destiny
Elton John-esque.
inside.
With the keys.
I'm not so sure right now.
Ooh,
okay.
yeah.
We went out for a smoke on the fire escape with that
Foot stomping.
Dude, I'm head stomping. This head won't stop stomping.
I finally got my head
Yes,
I'm not so sure.
God damn it.
What? Oh, yeah, I know.
We're all happy that he had his head on straight, but I'm not so sure of that now.
Well, we always have to remain cautiously positive. You know what I mean? Like, Ooh.
Wow, that might have been my favorite song so far.
Honestly.
Honestly, I loved that song. That was a banger.
That was fun. There are so many songs that people reference, like sitting on
fire escape.
fire escapes. That is not a thing you and I have really experienced in life.
We have. When you went to school in Pittsburgh, I feel like we did that.
I did not have a fire escape.
But-
maybe someone did.
We're just not in the city. Like New York is a fire escape place.
It's a very East Coast thing.
I mean, would
Seattle
you like my
didn't-
candle?
but I feel like I'm missing.
Rent reminds me of fire escapes.
I feel like we're missing the experience of
The fire escape
the fire
experience.
escape,
1,000%.
You know?
Yes.
And I'm sad about it.
I'm sad.
I'm kind of sad about
I'm
it.
kind of sad also.
Again, that was the most jangly pop folk vibe, and it broke the.
'Cause we were in a haze.
We were in a haze.
Blue Embers hazed us.
Yeah, it really
Full
did.
hazed. It was kind of a lot of repetitive lyrics, and we would crack the code already of the songs.
We did. We were brilliant. So
Track 8, Pool Break.
I love a pool break.
Hold me in the sun,
Ooh.
hold me like your son. Hold me and just tell me it's fine.
Oh,
Hold me in the sun,
I know,
hold
Jesus.
me like your son. Hold me in the sun,
Ooh.
hold me like your son. Tell me I was right from the start. Hold me back, don't
Ooh.
hold me under
Okay.
this bridge. I can't
Hit that
be
note.
from before.
What is his name? I can't keep.
there's like 100 of them, and they all sing. So good luck.
Oh, you're right.
Talking to his father, telling him the things that he wish he would have told him.
Think we have another piece of evidence in the why you're depressed as fuck
Yeah.
category?
I could build another one. Stood here before, but
We're yelling again.
I love that song.
Wailing.
I will build and say I'm your only dog. A little boy story, talking to his father,
Wait.
telling him the things that he wish
They're
he
married in this band.
Oh. That's a new thing.
This is a development.
Who's married?
So Maddie Gervais and Charity Rose Thielen of The Head and the Heart are married.
Okay.
And so I'm now wondering if that is what this.
Who's singing? We need to see a music video.
Well,
and I
him,
need to-
he's singing, and then there's
Maddie sings?
Yeah, then there's co-lead singer.
But who's the main sing? Maddie?
I think so.
Okay.
And then the co-lead is Jonathan Russell, the drummer Tyler Williams, and bass player and the pianist. They all sing.
Wow.
But I think the main dude that we always hear is Maddie.
Okay.
And he is married to the lady in the band, Charity. So interesting development. Now that makes me be like, girl, I am proud of you.
Yeah, what
Can
has
we
been
get
happening?
a woman power song in here now?
Yes. Come on, something. Like,
You
I had
know?
to put up with... I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like I had to put up with your bullshit. But yeah, that is, I knew that, but I was like, I feel like someone's married in this, but I didn't know it was the lead singer and her. They got through it.
Track 9, Jubilee.
Maybe we're getting happier.
Yeah.
At
We're
the
partying at the
Jubilee.
Jubilee. We're partying.
Just don't get caught by the cops.
Yeah.
And I live in my head and I pull
Ooh,
out
I
my
love
head.
this.
Ooh. I think I'm falling in love again.
I think the higher voice is someone else.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Really?
falling
Yeah.
in love. Even when you know it's an illusion.
Oh my God.
I think I'm falling in
Always.
Yeah, like, doesn't really trust.
No trust.
No
love.
trust.
Falling down the stairs. Even when you know it's an illusion. I think I'm
That lyric is killing me.
It's dragging you down.
Like, we're trying to be happy
Yeah.
here for a moment.
Just a second.
And it's like, this isn't real. No.
I get that though. I get that
I
deeply.
like, give yourself a moment.
I know it's just an illusion, but Jubilee, Jubilee, Jubilee.
You know, it's fine.
Yeah, Jubilee, Jubilee, Jubilee in the springtime.
American X? What is that ending? Why would he say that?
I don't know.
Why would he say that at the end?
don't know.
Maybe this is all about how fucked up America is.
Well, okay, so I'm reading more into this Rolling Stone article and I have some insight.
Okay.
They jokingly wanted to call this The Head and the Heart 2, like their first album, because
okay.
this is what is so familiar to them. And the reason why they kind of went off track is because after that second album, that was released on Sub Pop, then and then we're done.
Okay.
They got signed to Warner Records, had a three-ish
shit.
bad albums.
Yeah.
And this time, for the first time in their entire career, they are free
Oh,
of
they're
a
indies.
label. Oh, they're on UMG.
What? They're not indies. What do you mean?
Well, they're on, this is crazy. They're on Every Shade of Music, which is an exclusive license to Verve, which is a division of UMG.
Oh God.
Kill me now. But they say in this article that, you know that those last 3 albums were not it.
Oh.
They are very well aware that they needed to go back to their strengths, which is this sound. So I kind of appreciate that they're very open about the fact that they were like, they weren't great. I like the songs, but they weren't great. Like even they admit that.
Wow.
But they say at the same time, I'm grateful that we've been around long enough to experience that, but also to realize what our real strengths are.
Yes, because some bands change and they don't come back.
Yeah. Not only that, this band is split up between coasts. So like all 6 members are in different cities, different places in the US. Like I don't know how they all get together and write because they all wrote on this. They all produced it. They all did everything on it.
Damn.
And that's why it sounds so good.
So good. Yeah, because it's coming from the heart.
It's coming from the heart.
One would say the head and the heart.
Oh shit.
Track 10, West Coast.
We're both living on the West Coast,
Hey.
but you're dreaming of the East Coast. Does it really even matter? Still waiting at the red light. La, da, da. It's getting harder to admit it.
Ooh,
All right.
that's pretty.
Harmonized.
Harmonize.
There's no direction in your heart. Wouldn't want us to miss this time around. There's no direction.
I figured it out, guys. I figured it out.
Oh my God.
I figured it out. So it's not Gervais who has the problem. Gervais actually replaced,
Who's Maddie, the main singer?
yes, Maddie's
Married
now
to Charity.
Charity.
Yeah.
And he is a replacement for co-founder Josiah Johnson, who struggles with drugs and alcohol, took him in and out of the band around the time like those past 3 albums.
Oh.
So I think this is very much a Josiah story.
Oh, and they're writing about Josiah, and they're writing probably about
being around him and seeing how hard he's struggling and not being able to help him in a way.
Oh.
Yeah, that hurts. Yeah. But they say this album represents the first time that Jeremiah felt comfortable with sharing his true self.
Josiah?
Josiah, yes.
But is Josiah still in the band?
Yes. Now,
okay.
yeah. Still in the band now, back together with them. But yeah, essentially had to take a step back.
Cracked it.
Thank you, Rolling Stone.
West Coast, we still home for the East Coast. Still living
I love the echo.
I don't wanna stay
That was nice.
That was nice. Yeah.
Lyrically, all felt good.
All felt real nice in the head.
Track 11, Finally Free, which this could be about them leaving Warner.
They talk about this one. They say the song just takes the air out of the room. So I think we're in for a beautiful song.
Ooh.
Yeah. And this is with Charity Rose singing.
Oh, fun.
So finally, a girl perspective.
Wait, what? Oh, gosh.
I love this quote. Charity was directing us all, Russell says. We all fell kind of under the spell. She wasn't wearing a wizard hat, but she might as well have been.
Oh, I love that. That is clever and cute.
And cute.
Red rain on the floor, falling down.
So happy she's
Blood in these halls, ink cracks through these holes.
Now I see her orchestrating this. Like, all right, you come in soft.
Red paint on this floor, look up high, feeling small.
Don't run away. I couldn't take the pain thundering down on me.
So nice. You know how I feel about a harmony.
Oh, yeah. A soft harmony like that, too, where it blends so well together.
Soft keys.
Soft everything.
I know.
Oh,
Very
lovely.
nice. Good night.
Yeah.
Don't run away. If you walk out on me.
Oh, that note.
I just got shivers.
I know, me too.
Whoa.
That note was nice.
It's just you and me, and we're finally free.
Oh my God. I need a solo album from Charity.
Please.
Her
But I like
voice.
all of it. I love it when bands are like, no, vocals are an instrument. I love when that happens.
Yes, because that layering at that end there was so pretty.
It's just like gives you chills.
Yeah.
Gives you chilies.
Gives you the chilly willies. But I see why that would take anyone's breath away in a studio hearing her sing that.
Oh, so beautiful.
The devastation.
Oh, I love it so much.
Oh.
And then we have the title track,
Yeah.
12,
The final song.
Aperture, which is a photography term or something.
Yeah. Something to do with photography. The speed of something. Are we going to come out of this happy?
I hope. We should.
This far alone, you thought you would be happier. But in the distance, I can hear the drumming come alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Here we go.
alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it feel like? 'Cause I can tell your heart's not in it. What would it take to be
Sean,
alive?
Aperture is a thing you look through.
Oh, just kidding. For focus. Yeah.
Yeah.
And wonder why your heart's not in it. It's not too late for you and I.
Yeah.
Even though the night
Yeah.
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 We're coming up.
We've got you, Booze.
there's only love. The nucleus divides.
Nucleus is a wild word for a song. Like in a song, the nucleus.
Why your heart's not
The nucleus dividing. There's a science nerd in the band.
Oh, absolutely.
They were like, what about nucleus dividing right there? That's never been used.
sun was made for coming out, even though the night is long.
Alright, that was a nice.
That was a good
Ending.
ending. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think a good ending of like, hey, open your eyes. Life is okay.
Yeah.
And a good reminder that that there's the sun's out. The sun's out.
Sun is shining. The tank is clean.
Yeah. The nucleus is
The
dividing.
nucleus
You
is
know?
dividing.
It's fine.
Nucleus.
The nucleus is dividing.
You know, I love that. I love when lyrics just kind of are like, who wrote that? Because that is someone that like majored in
Science.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No normal
Bio,
person is like,
they
hey,
love-
what's a good way to describe this?
The
Ooh, like a nucleus
nucleus is
dividing. The nucleus. Oh man, I mean that I think definitely was a great return from the band.
Yeah, it was not what I was expecting, I think, because their last albums were a little meh.
Yeah.
So they are back
Yeah.
to their sound. And you know what? 100% out of all of the old bands coming, like folk revival happening, I will say that I think that was the best that I've heard so far.
1,000%
Yeah.
agree. A very enjoyable album, kind of easy to listen to if you want something light, like not maybe like don't dive into the lyrics, but like
Yeah.
musically it's very beautiful.
And I'll even say it's not as heavy as some of the others we've listened to.
No, it is not.
No,
We
because
listened to Gigi Perez. That was dark.
The whole album is kind of like hopeful.
Yeah.
There's no like, we get out of it.
Yeah.
You can tell like the songs are written like I was there and now I'm out.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels not as heavy.
Yeah, and I feel like a really nice moment for the band who now feels like they are back together in their best
Yeah.
way possible, knowing what their strengths are and like actually doing the damn thing. Producing it themselves, they say that it was only them six and the engineer in the studio with them. So like they got down.
Yeah.
Look
I
at
mean, Cop Car, Fire Escape,
Yeah.
and Finally Free, I think are my faves.
Oh, I think mine too.
Besides, like the first two were pretty good.
The first two were like
The
their
singles.
OG sound, like
Yes.
foot stomping fun.
Yes.
And then it did get a little deeper and exciting.
Yeah, no,
So
it went there. It went there.
I would give that a 4 out of 5. Honestly.
Same.
I really
agree.
like that.
I agree with you. We love you. Thank you
Love
for being
you.
here, and we will talk to y'all
Later.
soon. Bye.
Bye.